Lately, a lot of people have been asking me, hey, now that summer break is here, is it a good time to get into Arena Breakout Infinite? So let me share a few points with you. Just a heads up, there might be all kinds of opinions in the comments below this video, some positive, some negative. Sometimes the negative comments come from both sides, and it's totally normal for people to argue, because nowadays, in this era of free speech, you'll find a bunch of people criticizing and a bunch of people praising under any game, and they're always arguing. What is life, after all? Life is like a vast wilderness, and games are just one of the many sights along the way. If you think a game is fun, play it. If you don't, then don't. But if you haven't even tried a game yet, if it doesn't cost you anything, we're not talking about putting it into practice or anything, but if it doesn't cost you anything, I suggest you give it a try. Now, as for bus simulator games, a lot of people might be trying them for the first time. Bus simulator games are actually pretty mainstream now, right? There are 4 main ones, aren't there? Putting everything else aside, what's one of the good things about Arena Breakout? In Arena Breakout, there's this thing called a 3x3 secure case. If you put something in the secure case, even if you die, you can still bring it out. This item can't be bought or sold. You need to complete tasks. Lots of games are designed this way, but the tasks in Arena Breakout are much simpler than in other games. Much simpler. Basically, you can complete them without having to kill anyone, which is pretty nice, especially since the vacation might only last 2 months. If you only have 2 or 3 months, and then you take out time for driving lessons, military training, and all sorts of other things, you really don't have much time left. If you spend another half a month or even a whole month just to get the 33 safe box, it's really not worth it. That's why Arena Breakout is better in this regard. And then, at the end of every season in Arena Breakout, they actually give out the 33 safe box. Right now, it's already the end of the season, so basically, they'll be giving it out next week. You can record this as proof. If they don't give out the safe box next week, I'll eat KFC, guys. As for the ecosystem, the cheaters, are there a lot? Well, it's okay. There's no FPS game without cheaters, unless it's a single-player game. But because its ecosystem doesn't have as many profit points as other games, there are relatively fewer cheaters, which is actually pretty good. Also, Arena Breakout is a game that leans toward realism. But it's not too realistic either. If it were too realistic, like if you hurt your leg you couldn't walk, or if someone shot you twice and your screen just went black and you went blind, that's not the case. It's a pretty realistic yet comfortable gaming experience. But honestly, it's hard to explain in words, so I recommend you try it out for yourself. Another advantage is that if you play on mobile, you can transfer your progress to the PC version and instantly reach max level, saving you the time of leveling up. Plus, you don't need to grind. You don't need to do quests either. You don't need to do quests to increase the stamina bar or to add all sorts of things, so as long as you reach max level, everyone is on equal footing, which is actually pretty good. Now, if you don't have the mobile game, there are other ways, right? All roads lead to Rome, I won't say more about that. Next, let's talk about the Dark Zone. In the next season, they're going to introduce PvE. As for PvE, you can already see in the comments section that opinions are mixed, but, as I always say, my suggestion is to try it out first. Practice is the only way to test the truth. At the very least, other games might not have PvE, and for those that do, the entry barrier is usually really high. But in the Dark Zone, the entry barrier is low for a game with PvE, which I think makes it pretty competitive. Everyone can come and give it a try. If you have friends who are still on the fence, you can also share this video with them. Oh right, if you're looking for Dark Zone guides, just check out The Godfather of Economics.